Come on. Get them shackles off him. Poor son can't eat proper.
Dunno. Not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been hauling him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Sericania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's one. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen... The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Meve, Queen of the Twin Realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? Ah. As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of
Hail, Your Majesty! Delight...
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another... The strays of Sparla, the...
Steady, Caldwell. All right, speak.
As Your Grace ordained. I set out and was nipping at the bandits. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty. Straw stuffed...
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is...
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace. But I shall do all in my power to...
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Thought it were bandits riding in. stretched her over a fire.
Rather die than tell him she would. Strays, they're called, Your Majesty. Oh, thought it were bad.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age,
Thing about slings, they hide well.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
This harvest.
Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
Time I taught you some respect.
My spirit's willing.
The strays took tail and run.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength, prepare for a strike that will prove decisive. Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
One bullet's all I need. Give me a target. Our ballista, your command. Armor won't save them. One bolt.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of a...
Ah, I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales, Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve. A bit of respite, Reynard?
Yes.
At ease, Reynard. Alas, I've come...
A harsh judgment, Your Grace.
And is thus fully grown. Yet I left the land in his care for but a...
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances.
Would that it was so, Reynard. Would... Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone?
Your concern, I most appreciate.
Has it always been thus with you?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head.
I don't. But would gladly...
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet to earn that respect became my driving...
Well, a brilliant strategist...
It was not long before I was clanking about. The court-martial took but a quarter, but Reginald first stayed. Reginald listened, raptly and silently.
Indeed. Though hardly...
It was then I swore 2 things.
And you never did. Know what it... I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard. Alas, I've come to fear villain
A harsh judgment, Your Grace.
And is thus fully grown. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's been...
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances.
Would that it was so, Reynard. Would that... It's time I attended to other matters.
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed? Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why, I'd have gone round, through Sodden.